Hello everyone. Um, Something happens to the stream whenever I'm tuning in. 1 second. Okay, should be fine now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think all good. Hello everyone again. Welcome to the stream, and I'm Ali, and we are continuing on what we've started a long time ago. So I'm not gonna do usual introduction. I think if you are on the episode 15, which is today, you already know what it is all about. But yeah, as you know, we are working on Polymarket, and especially trying to farm the daily liquidity rewards out there. So we are building market making bot. Hi, hello. And yeah, we are making market making bot. And right now we are mostly tuning it. So what happened last time is we created volatility filter, which allowed us to filter out the most volatile markets. 1 second, I need to move this one. Yep. So what we did is we implemented volatility filters. So we filter out the most volatile markets, or like the volatile markets according to our parameters that we defined. And we did a visualization for our data file. And we started persisting the trading market for restarts, which allowed us to restart our orchestration because it was not possible before. So let's move that to done now that we discussed that. And what's gonna happen today is, and I call this episode a bug fixing because there are bugs. I don't know how to. I actually was trying to come up with other name for it, but we are gonna be bug fixing. And of course, if you don't like it, this happens. This always happens, so you have to like it somehow, a little bit at least. And this is what we're gonna do today. We have two bugs that we know for sure. First one is market doesn't switch. So our orchestration is supposed to switch markets, but it does not. So we will figure out why. And also we have some issue with signatures. Like last time we pulled the market or started to trade on the market which was not neg risk. We supposedly, like, it was supposedly like it had to work somehow, but it did not. So that's the problem as well. And we need to figure this out, but this is only when we will encounter it. So if we will not encounter it, I'm not gonna even spend time on it. And we still have like the skewing in our findings, so we need to switch to tune prices and so on. But this is the next thing. Right now we are facing issues with the production, so we need to fix that. And also I had an idea, like in order to understand in general how many rewards are in there and how much is being paid out, we can analyze them on chain. And let's start with that. I'm really curious. So if we will go to my safe, we will see that there was a day when I received my rewards. Let's see, when was that? Can't find it anymore. Oh yeah, here it is. 12 days ago, which is, yeah, it's here. Actually, the whole transaction's here. So you can see what was here is the transaction with plenty of different transfers, and I think most of them were or all of them. I think all of them were the daily rewards. So let's start with analyzing who sent the transaction. The transaction was sent with from the address which holds almost 200k dollars. And they distribute okay, so it happens in several transactions, and I think only this account is basically the only one that distributes it. So you can see like there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 transactions yesterday or last night, and I think all of them were sending USDC. Yes, so basically these are the rewards. And then there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more the day before yesterday. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 7 more before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, okay, it wasn't coming. So you can see this address is basically sending them out, and what I wanted to do is to see how much money is in there in general, who got the most of it, and so on. So let's try first of all, I think Dune. Let's sign up. Okay, so let's create a new query and generate with a prompt. Nice. So, oh, whoa, stop. Whoa, stop. What happens? Oh, I want that. Okay, so this address sends out USDC. Oh my god, I just cannot. Okay, so let me write it here first. Oops. Hi, hello. Okay, this address sends or wait, basically let's do it like this. Just find all USDC transfers on Polygon, or we can even specify the address here. Outgoing from this address. And also Aggregate daily, show total, and top 3 or top 5 transfer amounts. Where was that? Let's check the USDC address just to make sure. Is this one? Let's see how the Dune internal AI will handle this prompt. Okay, so this might take a long time. I should have set some kind of free here. Cancel. Yeah, let's do this from the beginning of this year. Okay. Hello. I'm working. Unfortunately, I cannot host you right now. Please try again later. That was my cat. Okay, so let's see for top 5 for yesterday. This is what it does. Okay. So basically total yesterday was distributed 15,000, and the day before yesterday 18,000, then 18,000, 16,000, 15,000, so it's more or less the same. 32,000 was on the 20s, like 2 times more. 50,000 was on 14th. Wow, what a day. 70,000, the record now on 4th of. Yeah, this was during the Venezuela, I think. 90,000 here. Yeah, during Venezuela, this one. All right. Yeah. So okay, let's take a look at the batches now. For example, the yesterday it was 15,651, and the top one got $800. We can take a look at this count. This one, it looks like yesterday he made looks like he lost yesterday 27,000, but he also received. Take a look here. So this is a more likely bot. Like it does have a Twitter account as well. Well, maybe it's not a bot, but it definitely is trading with a bot because it's all automated. And you see he got the top payout. Yesterday, and the second one was 566. So let's take a look also at his profile. Okay, so it not only traded with small, like in total, if we will consider all his activities, with the payout, it's actually positive. So this guy makes money. I don't know if it's guy or whatever it is, it makes money. And this one is 465. Also supposedly net positive, because like minus 386 here and plus 465 here is net positive. Let's take the two last guys from the top 5. Net negative this one. Net positive this one. Okay. I don't know what did it give us. I think nothing, but it's just interesting to explore and see what's out there. So basically, at least we know what we are fighting for. Like yesterday, we were fighting for 16,000k. Like, and it's a normal, it's an average here, which is cool. Okay, one thing I wonder how much got the biggest guy on this biggest payout day. Just wondering. Okay, 40,000 here. 40,000, 20,000, 10,000, 30,000. I think probably it's not even the payout, so probably it was something else. As you can see, the address here is the same. Recipient. Let's see. Who is that? More likely it's just some other operational account. I think we can exclude this one if it's the repeated. Yeah, you can see here. Let's exclude it. Okay, so now payouts actually look the same. I bet there are other addresses here as well. But yeah. By the way, can we? Yeah, we can. Oh, nice. This one works awesome. Let's just calculate cumulative. Okay, fuck it. Let's just forget about it. So you can see, here, it's done. I was just curious, you know, just had an idea to check this out, and I did, so let's consider it as done. And let's go back to our lovely non-working things. Let's run the market again. I'd remove all files here. We don't need them anymore. We are currently in clean state, and let's run orchestration. Okay, so we are back here with the invalid signature. Let's try and figure this out first. So I was running orchestration like this. and these are the logs. Okay, so it was included. Logs. Why do I have the let's fix the signature issue before you thought it's because of neg risk markets. So we turned filtered them out in market findings supposedly, and now this happens again. Wait. The model changed. So there is a subtask now which tries to investigate that. I don't know how much time will it need. Maybe we can run a separate task. Or like, you know what? Let's still try to rerun it with and find the issue with the switching. Okay, so we are back on the Israel and Gaza. We are on 27th, so for tomorrow. How volatile is it? Quite not volatile. It was still for the last hour, so okay. Let's call the check. Oh wait, have this one. Okay, have something running here again. Okay. Let's check rewards. Should rebalance soon, or not rebalance, but switch. And okay, I think we can pass this. So the market supposed to switch, but it did not. All the market orders were still live. New market was not selected. And when I closed the app, Control C, only one order was stopped. Okay, so what it has here: identify the root cause of your invalid signature errors. Here's what's happening. The market is Negris market, even though you thought they were filtered out. Signature errors occurs because Negris market require Negris true in order placement. Your orchestrator is passing Negris false, hard-coded default. Determines which exchange contract is used. Okay, when your signature uses wrong. Why you filter didn't work. I found this. Hard-coded. The orchestrator is hard-coding Negris Polymarket config completely bypassing the filter. Filter works correctly. But once a market somehow gets selected, the orchestrator forces. Okay. So fix plan. Fix plan. Oh, this one also found an issue. Wow, amazing. We are gonna fix everything now. Let's start with this one. I need to make an orchestrator use actual neg risk value from the market data instead of hard coding it to false. Here is what needs to change. That's it? Okay. How would you like me to fix the neg risk issue? Strict filtering. Keep filtering out neg risk market plus add runtime validation to reject them if they get through. Save and prevent signature errors. Full neg risk support. Fix the orchestrator to properly pass neg risk value and allow neg risk markets to run. More work, but enables all markets. Yes, let's do this. And also fix the orchestrator to read neg risk correctly, but keep the filter active and add validation. Let's start with this one, and then we will fix the filtering. Add to plan. I want to still be able to filter them out, so fix that too, but make it disabled by default. Okay, so it starts working on the first one. Let's take a look at the second one. See the issue now, the orchestrator has its own shutdown handler that only sets state running false, but doesn't actually cancel orders. Market maker's shutdown handler, which cancels orders, is registered inside run with WebSocket, but when you press Ctrl C, the orchestrator's handler runs first and blocks it. First bug is market switcher never executes. So the switch was not called. Yeah, I think we need to fix both. The second one is just, it basically receives the interruption and it doesn't pass it to the another interruption handler. That's the problem. DM, I wish you all receive all liquidity rewards. Thank you so much. This would be great to get 15k per day, I would even share some with you, just make it happen. And yeah, likewise. Hello. Okay, so let's check the updates. So it has this new value, exclude neg risks, which is false by default, which is cool. Shows the new value of it, passes it to the find best market. Okay, looks good to me, but I don't like one thing. I don't like one thing here. I'll ask about it. It seems is not correct. Yeah, I'm a little bit sleepy today. Sorry, I'm just switching my time schedule now from all-nighters as I did for the last couple of weeks back to normal, waking up early. Okay. Also, Okay, what about signature issue? Will it be resolved now? Why? Where is the fix? Okay, it says that it's fixed. Let's trust it, I guess, for now. Have no other option. Okay. We can. Why not? One, I'm not gonna push. The R also. Okay. Now let's also fix this switch thing as well. Oops, stop. Need to change the model here as well. Okay, so what were the fixes? Okay, orchestration now doesn't process the seek term and seek interrupt at all, which is okay, I think, because it didn't have any logic anyway. think you can just remove that. Okay, so it's supposedly fixed in the WebSocket, but we also have polling method if you remember, and it needs to be fixed there too. The bad thing is that our AI doesn't remember about this. Means that we have a really poorly set up for the AI reading for the AI agent, coding agent. Okay, so let's try and run it. I'm gonna remove, or maybe we can keep those. Why not? Okay, so it asks if we want to resume this market. Net exposure plus 20. What? Why? Ah, we got in the position. As usual, somehow did not even notice. Ah, that's why we only had one order. Okay, I see now. And why we don't have it in the bills here. That's the problem. Okay, we're not gonna resume from those. No, I'm just gonna manually liquidate this. Oh, losing money. But this is for the party. Market sell. How did I even get it? 22 minutes ago. Yeah, I think it was just filled order. Crazy. Did we get rid of it? Yes, finally. Okay, minus 20 cents already for today, guys. Let's make it up. Okay, so we are in Israel strike Lebanon on January 29. Okay, so we are earning our rewards here. Check. Then we supposedly get 100% of it, which is $10 per day. But there are others, so I don't think we get 100%. But I think we're close to it, yes. And now we should be, or soon, we should be looking for a new opportunity. Oh, we picked this market because it was not move. It did not move like for 1 hour, right? Well, it did a little bit, but within the permis of you understand. Within the permissions. Okay. Reevaluation now. It fixes at 9, and it finds a new market, which pays 20, and okay, we are on the new market. We still have invalid signature, but I think we exited this one, or no? Did we? We did not. That's the problem. The rest is not a problem. Okay, let's cancel them manually. Okay, all good now, with one exception. Is there, when switching market, is there a command to remove all the orders, or maybe trigger manual trigger of market makers shutdown because market switched, but no one canceled all the orders. Okay, well, switching finally works. This is very good. The issue with the signature we will fix. Okay, so now we will need to share these logs as well with our previous chat, which was handling the issue. Issue, okay, compact. Let's first start with compaction, because otherwise we'll get the stupid model right away. After the compaction, it became 71%. What the fuck? I think it will be very stupid. Oh, okay, now 25. Whoa, there is something running now. What the fuck? Okay, so the issue is that there is a data inconsistency in the Polymarket's own API, guys. So welcome to the crypto, welcome to Web3. Whoever thinks it shouldn't be possible, let me assure you, it is possible, and it happens all the fucking time in crypto. And this is where we are right now, and this is why it's very, very hard to implement anything crypto related as well. You don't have enough patience. Sometimes you can just debug stuff for days and days and then just realize that it just doesn't work according to how it was described, and it's not your fault. But this is also a benefit for some cases, like it's a huge opportunity for the temper people who don't like to put their hands in shit, you know. That's where all the money is, in the buckets of shit. Just need to put your hands in there and get it. This is crypto. You know, maybe it's an issue actually, like maybe it's my problem. Because it was not written in the API, because there is no API for it. It's basically our own implementation. And I think yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's try to run again and see where it will lead us. Okay, and we are back live, and we are on non-neg risk markets now. Okay, so let's wait for 2 minutes. So now we are here getting rewards. I know how much. $2.5 a day. And I think we can clearly put the X here because we fixed the signature issue. We fixed the market issue, switching issue. So all should be good now, and we should finally go and implement the skewing. Okay, new calculation. Currently we are getting 2.5 per day. It found something there where we can get 20. So it should cancel all the previous orders. It did, finally. Awesome. Let's find a new market. This one. And we are getting more money here. Yes, we are the only ones here, so it's $20. Wow, finally it works. So you can see it finds the better market, which pays more money than we currently earning. It cancels the orders and it throws the orders in the new market and sits there. And right now we are getting almost 100% of this market. And this is what it will be doing from now on, again and again. So this is some automation that actually can keep this bot already like running for a longer time. And that's cool. I'm really happy that we are finally at some results here. And yeah, let's see the another market switch and verify, and then we can start implementation of the other features right away. So the switch happened to have 1 minute or so. So yeah, there are other players here, you can see. So our rewards got lower. It's just $12 per day now. Now it's looking for another opportunity for us. Oh, current market is still optimal. Okay, so we are staying in this market. That's awesome. Yay, amazing. We are basically in the most earning market now. Hello. But it definitely needs. You are originally Lebanese. No, my father is Syrian, so I'm originally half Syrian. But yeah, Arabic. Levantine, I would say. Yeah, recognizable for the people of the same origin. So there should be another switch any second now. Let's test this one. That's cool also that it's filtering out, as you can see here, like red, 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 and then green. So it filters out the market that pay more, but apparently they don't fit to our threshold of volatility. So it's just keeping another one. Oh, okay. So it found a new market. Will Israel strike Lebanon? Yeah, we have some Lebanon markets here, man. Like, I know it's not funny for you, but this is the world. I've been watching you for a while now. Never live though. Oh, okay. Nice, nice. Glad to hear. Welcome to the live. Maybe it's actually more interesting when you watch video because you can just skip. Well, they just bombed an hour ago. Oh my god. Sorry, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, but wait, where we are now? Are we still on the old market? We did not switch apparently, I think. Or did we? Ah, okay. We switched, but to the different market. I was wrong, I think. Yeah, okay. So it did not select actually the Lebanon market. It selected the Torres market. So this is basically the same market but different candidate here, and we are earning now. And we are earning now $15 a day, so it should be one of the best, I think, in there. Let's see our rewards. Oh yeah, our rewards are finally non-zero. We are getting there. And we lost 20 cents today on our non-market neutral position, so like let's make it up. We cannot withdraw more than less than $1, so let's earn $1. I hope our market switcher will let us earn more. I'm actually afraid that we do this every 2 minutes. Okay, so now we find a new market which pays more. I'm afraid that we did do it in every 2 minutes because we could actually potentially lose 1 minute, so like half of it. That's why it's better to run it, I think, for like 10 at least minutes. Why I'm telling this? Because, you know, while we run it, they also I mean Polygon or Polymarket, they make random samples and they check who is in the order book and who is not. And I think they do it every minute. So if we like switch every 2 minutes, then potentially 1 minute where they did not check us will be lost, and then we will just lose half, which is like a lot. So if we do 10 minutes, then we are waiting for 10 minutes. 9 minutes will be calculated for sure. 1 minute more or less may not. So, or we'll do like 10 or 11, then we will have like only 10% or chance to lose 10% of the rewards, which is like already much better than half of it, right? So we should put it on a much higher value, of course, the switch timer. You know, interesting is that I was when I just started streaming, I thought the best platform will be Twitch, and okay, maybe something will come from YouTube, and someone was convincing me that Kick is the best market, but Kick is actually like the lowest. I got almost no subscribers there, and the viewers is always like close to zero. Something is happening on Twitch from time to time, but not much, and I think the most action viewers, even live, even post live, everything is coming from YouTube. And It was actually my initial candidate also for the streams. Actual earning $20 a day. Okay. Current market is still optimal. Yeah, of course. What? Ah, okay. I just was logged out. I don't know why. Okay. So we are finally getting there. Wait. No. Oh, we rebalanced. Or did we get a position? By S20. Are we market neutral? Did we switch market? What's happening? Okay. So it recalculated, found a better market, which is again Israel strike Lebanon 28, so it's for after tomorrow. And the move was not that big, I think, because probably of the recent strike that you just told me. It just increased. But still, like for 1 hour, it's more or less within our selected range. But the every market that includes Israel striking someone is very volatile actually. But probably we should even put like blacklisted words. I don't know. They're like maybe don't bet on or against Israel because it's unpredictable or unstable. Well, we'll see. The Polymarket API is so confusing to me, even with AI help. Yeah, man, just agree totally. Just like we had this issue, we were trying to fix a couple of episodes here, and apparently it was just because the neg risk market wasn't returned properly from the API, so it was like false in one and true in another one. But I'm also thinking that this might be my problem. I mean that I did a mistake. Maybe. Okay, so we are again holding a position, unfortunately, and now we won't be able to switch from this market ever. The market went up, it gained the price. Where is it? Yeah, so now we are only placing half of it in the middle, which should get us some rewards. But anyway, we are not switchable now. Current market is still optimal. Well, yes, but it says we are earning $30 a day, $40 a day. That's not possible. It says 133%. That's wrong. API tells us 90%. So we purchased no at 55, so it means we sold yes at 45, and now we are trying to buy at 48. This is wrong. completely wrong. Let's stop it. I'm working on arbitrage bot between Poly and online casinos. The online casinos were very easy. Polymarket is so hard, lol, on sports games. Yeah, this is actually a very good idea you are doing there. I noticed a lot that there is a lot of in like arbitrage opportunities between the betting platforms, but also they have issues. That's why Polymarket is popular. That they if you like win too much, they just don't let you get your money or just then let you trade anymore. As far as I know, like I haven't been in this situation myself, but I've heard this from a couple of people and who was. But yeah, I think if you're arbitraging, it doesn't matter because like half of the time probably you're gonna be losing, half of the time you're gonna be earning. In the end, you are gonna arbitrage and make money anyway. And for them, you may seem like a normal trader probably that's losing sometimes. Okay, so we are now not earning any rewards because I stopped it. Yeah, let's get rid of our position while we can. No, there is not much liquidity. It's only 10. But okay. Exactly, and you have to warm up the accounts. I use like 5 on casinos, but it's still on dev stage. Okay, I got it. Good luck with your project, man. It's nice. Okay, so let's we have like 30 minutes left here, and we fixed the bugs. Everything is cool actually. So the next thing is to the problem again that we were still issuing, and it's the skewing. So maybe let's do another session iteration on what we can implement and see what our lovely AI will tell us. Let's wait, let me make sure that I committed everything. Okay. So I committed everything, pushed it. Feel free to use that. Maybe like let me just write it down here. Check all APIs have correct types. Especially rewards because it's on written. So yeah, so so I wrote it down that we need to check the types, but I'm actually like down to refactor it completely, but I don't know, like we wrote too much code. At the same time, we did not write any tests and so on, so it's like very easy to break. And maybe it doesn't like all need to be rewritten, but some of it definitely have to be. And I'm just afraid that there were like a lot of useless stuff, or maybe that architecture is definitely shit right now in general. Like I see the fixes, I check them just to like I always review the code base that's produced by AI, but I don't like always like try to optimize it. I just check does this make sense. But it definitely made sense most of the time, but it definitely was not optimized. Like the last fix, even it was just integrated here in the code base just like this, without any like high-level architecture thinking. Where are we gonna put that? But yeah, maybe for later, I don't know. For now, let's try to fix the issue. Okay, let's review the market making roadmap in docs and findings. What's how does the implementation plan look like now? Let's just review everything. I'm also personally forgetting stuff sometimes. Yeah, we don't have stop losses, but maybe actually stop losses could have helped us here, but I think we're just gonna keep losing money. I think we need something else. Why did you go for rewards farming? Well, because like I wanted to write a arbitrage bot for a long time, and I was busy with other stuff, and Polymarket suddenly became very popular, and it was not fun for me to write arbitrage bots anymore because the market is very efficient now. Like, I mean, because there are many arbitrage bots, that's why. And it's now a different game. It's a game of optimizations and so on, which is like, you need to actually, like, I've been in this game before many times. I've done trading on other platforms. And it's a game where you just grind, you go low level, like as maximum as possible. You do a lot of analysis, like it's not even streamable, this kind of activity, because it's not interesting for most of the people. Maybe it is, but it just needs a lot of work and grinding on optimization and so on and so on. So I decided to start with something simpler, and this is like that's what I just saw. Like I was reading documentation, I saw there is a farming reward. I said myself, okay, why not? But you're right, but cross-platform there is still hundreds of opportunities. Yeah, I'm sure there are. Also, especially like what I was talking about is arbitraging the crypto markets here with the Deribit options. I think it's actually like one of the biggest win here, because like options is not many people understand this. Like not many people can actually trade options. That's why there is like probably, if you say hundreds in there, then there are thousands in here. So yeah, maybe we will do options next. We'll see, but definitely need to first needs to like finish this one or make it in some kind of working, because like I lost half of the deposit, and most of it was like 2 sessions ago, and I want to make it up. Really, it's like a matter of it's just a matter of principle here now. I just want to try to make it back, try to earn this motherfucker for days instead of just for a couple of minutes here locally. I want to make it stable, and then definitely we'll have to refactor many stuff so it's like reusable for other strategies, and we can just go on and continue doing other stuff. Also, Also, yeah, of course, once I will make all the strategies public, they're not gonna be earning money anymore. You know that. So especially if I'm gonna make the bot public. So like I'm gonna write this, it's gonna work. Anyone can just download and run it, and the opportunities will also disappear a lot. But again, not on Deribit probably, because you need to get KYC, you need to be in proper jurisdiction, you need to, yeah, it's a friction for some people. So yeah. Okay, so let's go back here and see it made. Okay, I asked it to actually get rid of this findings document and update our documentation. Did I? Um, Wait. Just make sure we don't lose any knowledge and remove. No, not full. Just important knowledge that's not there. Could the case study be top level fiction? Integrate. Yes. Okay, so let's go back. I think we are gonna define the rules today. or the plan today for the next session, because we only have like 15 minutes left, more or less, and I think that's it. Wait, what it does? Stop. Stop right here. So let's start a new session with the same prompt almost. I think my prompt was not good. It was just verifying the roadmap, but it's actually already verified. Roadmap is 100% accurate, that I knew. Okay, I get it now. But I have an issue, and I think that the roadmap doesn't have a fix for that. Please verify and maybe recommend something. I just ran the boat, and it and it apparently sold the position for 45 cents, and then was trying to, okay, apparently bought, yes, oh, bought no, at $5, so sold yes for the $45. Oh, wait, 5 here, and then since it was already over the threshold, it stopped quoting sell, but kept quoting bias, which is okay, all according to plan. But the problem is that the quote price was 0.48, which means it was quoting according to the market making rules and requirements for rewards, but according to our bills, it was just trying to lose money in case this order is filled too. What do we do in this situation? That's more like a philosophical question, I think. But I'm just wondering whether it's what implied in the fixes we have or not. Fill price aware quoting. Add new phase. Smart quote pricing based on fill history. Hmm. Dynamic spread widening based. That's what I was thinking. Option 4, I like it more. Okay, so basically what we saw now is that we purchased this position. Well, we basically sold yes at 45 cents, and then our bot was like still trying to follow the market making rules for the reward getting, and it was not aware of how much our position costed, and it was just sending the orders. So we sold at 45, and then it tried to purchase, like buy back at 48, which is like already the immediate loss of 3 cents for us. And the option that is offered here is to first not send the quotes if they are like 100% losing money to you. So basically, you just don't send quote. It's okay. I think this is a good option for us. And the second one is to liquidate position, like to switch the mode from market making to liquidating, and then just wait for it to get liquidated. I think we can probably even like tune our orchestration to run in 2 modes to basically, like, I'm just thinking now, because like for example right now we were not able to liquidate the position, but we were still not earning any rewards on the market making, and it was just stalling, and we just lost money. So why don't we switch to the market making into another market which is market neutral, and we keep the ones that are not market neutral in a new mode where we try to liquidate position. I think this might be a good idea. The thing is, it doesn't like help us. Yeah, and then we can implement the stop loss in there as well, and so on. What about if we have two modes running at the same time? If market got into the position, it's now blocked from market. Okay. And if we will stop sending quotes for the other side too, then we will be just blocked from market making. And what if we can switch the current market into liquidation mode as you offered? At the same time, we can start market making on the new market and keep earning rewards. So I like your hybrid. Just want to make sure they continuously So we did some checks in the says URID is brilliant, of course. Running liquidation and market making in parallel solves a critical gap that none of the current roadmap phases address. Keep earning on a new market while passively exiting the old one. Yes, I'd like that. I recommend this order. Feel price worth quoting. Quick fix for your immediate issue. Prevent placing order quotes that guarantee losses. Can implement this week. Okay, let me ask just a couple of questions. Okay, only update the roadmap we will implement later. Yeah, so basically we are just gonna expand our orchestrator. Currently it only runs one active strategy in the market making mode, and now what we are gonna be doing is that if we get into some position, we are gonna stop market making there. we will run another market for market making, which is which way the one where we are not participating, and we will run automatically a liquidation mechanism as well, which will try to get rid of the position from the previous one. So now I will write down the plan and we are gonna finish for today. Come on. Oh, it was a lot. Okay, I'm gonna review all that and push this. Okay, we are done for today. Thank you everyone for joining. Let's meet again in 2 days, Wednesday, 3 o'clock Central European time. And thank you for joining. Have a nice days and everything. Good luck with everything you do. See you in 2 days. Bye bye.